Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today's latest transfer news is Arsenal keen on Borussia Dortmund attacker Julian Brandt. So what the reports are stating is that German publication Football Transfers have validated suggestions that Arsenal could make a move to sign Borussia Dortmund attacker Julian Brandt. Arsenal are in need of reinforcements with the January transfer window if they want to have any hope of saving their season. Despite the victory over Chelsea on Boxing Day, Gunners fans won't be fooled. Their squad is not currently good enough to compete for a European spot. Football Transfers claim that they can confirm speculation in England that Julian Brandt is being tracked by Arsenal and Dortmund could be keen to sell up. The report claims that should Dortmund receive a sizable offer for Brandt, they could be tempted to cash in. Brandt has been out of form of late, which perhaps isn't the best of news from an Arsenal perspective, but does give them hope of convincing Dortmund to sell. Whether they will be prepared to do so in the January transfer window remains to be seen. Further reports state that Arsenal are reportedly contemplating a move for Borussia Dortmund star Julian Brandt, having called their interest in Lyon's Jose Mauer. Mikel Arteta's team have really lacked creativity this season, and the team is crying out for a top-level attacking midfielder. The Gunners have managed just 15 goals in 15 Premier League games, 21 less than leaders Liverpool. £55 million rated Aouar has been a top target for some time and was strongly linked with the move to the Emirates in the summer. However, the Athletic claim he has now slipped down the scouting pecking order. The report goes on to say that Dortmund's Brandt has caught the North London club's eye, despite the fact he has only started 6 Bundesliga matches this season. The 24-year-old joined Dortmund from Bayer Leverkusen for £22.9 million in the summer of 2019 and went on to contribute 7 goals and 13 assists in 42 appearances in all competitions in his first campaign. He has not quite had the same impact so far this season, managing just 1 goal and 1 assist in 22 games. Brandt has plenty of competition at the Signal Iduna Park and could well be tempted by the prospect of instantly becoming a central part of the first team setup at Arsenal. So in terms of Julian Brandt, do we need him at Arsenal? So I looked at some statistics regarding Julian Brandt, and he's a 24-year-old player that plays in the midfield. He plays more in the number 10 role. He can sometimes drift to the left, he can drift to the right, he can play sometimes in a two number 10 players, and he plays normally on the right. So he could be a strong player for Arsenal. But in terms of his strengths, he's a very good passer of the ball. He's very strong in passing the ball. He's a very strong dribbler, and I think we need someone that is very good at dribbling. I want someone that can go and attack defenses by themselves, make a run to the defense, and make a key pass here and there, even take shots at goal. He's also strong when it comes to through balls, and I think that could be key when trying to feed Aubameyang, who's always going to look for a through ball. And he's very strong in key passes as well. But the main thing that I see from him that's a very big strength is his ability to tackle. He's a very good tackler of the ball, and I think someone like Mikel Arteta, who demands a lot from his midfielders, like we saw against with Smith Rowe against Chelsea, he wants them to defend as a unit. He wants them to put tackles in like the way he tackled had literally N'Golo Kante on toast pretty much. So he wants someone like and Smith Rowe. And Julian Brandt has those strengths. However, he has some weaknesses as well, and it's his finishing abilities and his concentration during some times of the games. So that could be 2 of his weaknesses. Also, he likes to do layoffs and likes to play long balls. So that's something that we need, someone that can put a good pass, a good long ball for someone like something that David Luiz has been doing recently, not recently, in the last season. Where he puts through balls and Aubameyang gets on the end of it. So we need someone that can do that, and I think Julian Brandt has those characteristics. However, should we sign Julian Brandt is the question. In my opinion, would he turn out to be a flop like Kai Havertz? Would he turn out to be a flop like other players that came from the Bundesliga and are struggling? We have one of our own, Granit Xhaka. Even though he had a brilliant goal against Chelsea, he struggled to get to the form that he was at Borussia Mönchengladbach. So could that repeat with Julian Brandt as well? Kai Havertz is struggling to get into the thing. Because, Premier League is a different league, it's a different opponents. So could the player be able to get that opportunity and grasp it straight away? And with someone that's not in current good form, I think for me, we need someone that can slot into the team right now and make a difference straight away. But you never know when someone that's not in form can suddenly become in form at a new club, new experience, new thing, and they want to play for the best of their abilities. So for me, I don't know, should we get him here and there? But the thing is, I'd rather have a Hussein Alwa. He's got it in the big games, he's done it in the big games, he looks like a talent. But the thing is, you have to be able to adapt to the Premier League. And we saw Kai Havertz, he's struggling. We saw our own Nicolas Pepe, he's struggling. We saw our own Granit Xhaka, he's struggling. Would Julian Brandt be one of those players that struggles in the Premier League? We'll have to wait and see. We'll see what Arsenal are doing in the transfer window. But they are trying to sign players. That's the most important part. Other than that, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video, as I'm going to be going on a rampage with a lot of transfer news every single day. Remain blessed, guys, and peace.